The usual for today: incline bench, maybe a little bit of flies later on. Then we move on to maybe 2 different exercises for shoulders, and then some triceps. Recently, I've been going back into Pixelmon, which is basically Pokemon in Minecraft. And I've been playing a lot of shooting games like Overwatch, but I don't really fancy violence all the time, so kind of take a bit of a chill pill and play some more relaxing game. So yeah, truth be told, I actually do want to get some Pokemon packs to open the cards, but playing the game is kind of like a way of stopping me from it's basically to save money. It helps. I feel like my grip is a bit wrong. Yeah, my grip was very off. Sadly, while I was playing Pixelmon, I actually went to the, what do you call it, the deep space or something. Is when you go through the wormhole, and then that's where you can find all the Ultra Beasts. And I managed to come across a level 40 shiny Emerald or something like that. Amura. Yeah, it's like a really long neck dragon, blue color, but when it's shiny, it's white. So I was fighting it, and I was getting decent amount of damage. It wasn't level 40, it was level 80, and all my Pokemon's average were like, okay, cause I went in there training up new Pokemon that I got from fossils. So half of my deck or my team, they were like level 1, level 10. So I was only using like a level 36 Charizard, which was my highest. I was getting good amount of damage. It was like, I got it down to like 40% in health. Then all of a sudden, when I ran out of usable Pokemon, I was like, you know what? I can just heal up my Pokemon and go again. But what I didn't know is that when you ran out of usable Pokemon, the game deemed you as, in a way, dead. So when you die in the Ultra World or something like that, the Ultra Beast World, you actually get teleported back to the overworld. And I was in complete denial for like a good 10 seconds. I basically went through the 5 stages of grief in like that short span of 1 minute. But I was like, what, there's always a second time, Ah! 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 Oh. Oh shit. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more sets before I move on. I really love incline bench press. Like somehow, I know dumbbells a lot better in terms of the efficiency wise, but barbell just gets me every time, you know. Maybe because I have such a more positive experience with barbell incline bench. So I mean, at the end of the day, you just need to enjoy your workout. But of course, once in a while, you kind of just like tell yourself like, damn, bro, I'm not efficient enough. Let's just do something out of the norm. It's pretty much nonsense, but yeah. It's a little bit like you just want to eat. You just want to eat, like, for example, beef, your bison meat, cause the meat is, yeah, cause maybe it might be nicer, more delicious, more versatile to cook with. But sometimes you gotta be like, you know what? I do need to eat some white meat, you know? Or like sometimes you love your egg whole, but other days you'll be like, you know what? Let's just remove the extra fats and cholesterol. Let's just have egg whites. I also don't know why am I saying half the time. A Smith machine would have been a lot better because I'm starting to lose that same ability. All right, maybe 3 more sets. For flies with this machine, I like to do my first grip up at a curved area, and then like my second grip at the bottom, It somewhat activates a little bit of the different part of the chest, but ultimately it's still working the same thing. It's just like whenever I do high reps, I don't quite like it to be all the same. So I kind of just switch it up here and there to make it more interesting. Whoa, I can't hold it there. A little bit of a drop set, I guess. Okay, so we will be doing shoulder presses now. 2 set, that's about it. I remember a year ago, my shoulder could like fit into the gaps. Now it's kind of just like sliding through. Maybe another 6 more months. I hope to need to be able to squeeze in, you know. This is how I kind of track my size progress. I think the chair is a little bit too high because I'm activating more in the upper chest than my front delts. Alright, I think that's a lot better. watched my back crack like twice when I was doing that set. I like to manipulate my movement a lot, but you realize at the end of my shoulder press, my arm is like here instead of here. Is it dangerous? I mean, physically, ergonomically, no, I don't really feel any discomfort. In fact, I feel my shoulder being utilized a lot more. Alright, let's move on. Go. I lost count. God, it burns. I was doing a little bit of chest supported side raises to really isolate out the side delts. It's really quite burning, to be honest. Then I switched to the usual standing one because I know here is already pumped. When I say pump, but I can feel it being activated already. So I did a normal one so that I could go slightly heavier because I was using 10 previously. Then after that, I switched to 12.5 because I noticed every time I do the standing one, I like to do 5 to 6 sets and I don't really feel anything. Then I kind of like gaslight myself into thinking I didn't do enough or I didn't train hard enough. So in order to manipulate that process, to skip it forward, I did something a little bit more efficient just to trick my brain. So yeah. Last set, best set. Oh, damn. Technically, I can still continue, but I do not want to swing the weight too much. So I'm just gonna go for a lighter one, so I can still keep that control. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit of a superset, because I only plan to do like one set of this. So I will do the push down first, followed by a reverse grip. You know what, let's just do 3 sets of this. I just want to say, in between whatever activity or exercise you're doing, getting a pump versus getting a cramp, 2 different things. Getting a pump is good. Getting a cramp, however, yes, it does show that you are working that muscle, but at the same time, it also shows that you didn't warm that muscle up properly. You probably went a little bit too hard on it, causing it to spaz out. So, always good to have your warm up. Always good to keep it within tolerable stress. Of course, on the day when you are pushing yourself harder, do remember to warm up properly. Uh, the mother, the child.